Om Namo Bhagavate Ramakrishnaya. Talks with Swami Vivekananda. Chapter 1 from the Diary of a Disciple. The disciple is Babu Sharat Chandra Chakravarti. He has brought out his records in a Bengali book named Swami Shishya Samvada. The first meeting with Swami Vivekananda. Place Calcutta, the house of the late Babu Priyanath Mukhopadhyay, Bagh Bazar, year 1897. It is 3 or 4 days since Swamiji has set his foot in Calcutta after his first return from the West. The joy of the devotees of Sri Ramakrishna knows no bounds at enjoying his holy presence after a long time. And the well-to-do among them are considering themselves blessed to warmly invite Swamiji to their own houses. This afternoon, Swamiji had an invitation to the house of Sriyut Priyanath Mukhopadhyay, a devotee of Sri Ramakrishna at Raj Ballabh Pada in Bagh Bazar. Receiving this news, many devotees assembled today in his house. The disciple, also informed of it through indirect sources, reached the house of Mr. Mukherjee at about 2:30 p.m. He had not yet made his acquaintance with Swamiji, so this was to be his first meeting with Swami Vivekananda. On the disciples reaching there, Swami Turiyananda took him to Swamiji and introduced him. After his return to the mutt, the Swami, that is Swami Vivekananda, had already heard about him, having read a hymn on Sri Ramakrishna composed by the disciple, that is Sharat Chandra Chakravarti. Swamiji also had come to know that the disciple used to visit Nag Mahashaya, a foremost devotee of Sri Ramakrishna. Nag Mahashaya, Durga Charan Nag, the great saint and perfected soul, living as a householder, who wonderfully reflected in his life, in many of its phases, the greatness of the Master Sri Ramakrishna. When the disciple prostrated himself before Swamiji and took his seat, Swamiji addressed him in Sanskrit and asked him about Nag Mahashaya and his health, and while referring to his superhuman renunciation, his unbounded love for God and his humility, Swami Vivekananda said, Vayam tattvan veshat hataha madhukaratvam khalu kriti, from Abhignana Shakuntalam. Swamiji said, we are undone by our vain quest after reality. We are undone by our futile quest after reality, while, O be, you are indeed blessed with success. Vayam tattvan veshat hataha madhukaratvam khalu kriti. Swami Vivekananda then asked the disciple to send these words to Nag Mahashaya. Afterwards, finding it rather inconvenient to talk to the disciple in the crowd, Swamiji called him and Swami Turiyananda to a small room to the west, and addressing himself to the disciple, began to recite these words from Viveka Chudamani. Ma bhaishta vidvan tava nastyapayah sansara sindhos taranestyupayah yenaiva yata yatayosya param tameva margam tava nirdishami. O wise one, fear not. O wise one, fear not. You have not to perish. You will not perish. There are means, ways for crossing the ocean of this round of birth and death. I shall show you the same way by which holy men of renunciation have crossed this ocean. Swami Vivekananda then asked him, that is his disciple Sharachandra Chakravarti, to read Acharya Shankara's work named Viveka Chudamani. At these words, the disciple went on musing within himself. Was the Swami Vivekananda, Swamiji, in this way hinting at the desirability of his own formal initiation, Mantra Diksha? The disciple was at that time a staunch orthodox man in his ways and a Vedantin. He had not yet settled his mind as regards the adoption of a guru and was a devoted advocate of Varnashrama or caste ordinances. To be continued. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.